What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, JRdaStar back with another video. And today, y'all, oh boy, we got a lot of stuff to get caught up on, man. Like, if y'all been just on your phone, I ain't even gotta say watching the news, man. If y'all been just on your phone, y'all see all the continued craziness and madness that's going on in this country under the leadership of Donald Trump. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on current events and topics like this. Make sure y'all look in the description. Follow me on my socials because I always provide updates there, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, even sometimes Facebook too. I'm always providing constant updates as quickly as I get them because y'all know we can't always jump on the fly and make a video. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials to stay in the loop. As y'all can see, we're not in the Star Lounge with our usual setup. We're in a hotel right now, but we still gonna get this information out here. So first thing first, really quickly, as if y'all hadn't already saw, y'all know what we about to get into. Landmark decision. The Supreme Court has narrowed Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act of 1965 with their decision in the Louisiana versus Calais, opening the door to sweeping redistricting changes across the South that could erase up to 10 majority black seats and flip them from blue to red. Why is this important? First off, number one, if y'all haven't noticed, almost every single ruling coming out of the Supreme Court nowadays is 63. It's always 63. The conservative majority, or should I call them the conservative MAGA justices in the Supreme Court, they're here to serve Donald Trump. They almost always rule with Donald Trump. It's insane that the Supreme Court is not even serving the American people. They're serving Donald Trump. Why is this important? This Voting Rights Act of 1965, if you do your history, you know your history. Dr. Martin Luther King, along with multiple other civil rights leaders, fought for the Voting Rights Act due to the segregation, racist, and unjust policies, specifically in the South, that affected black voters. So check this out. If voting didn't matter so much, if you can just chill and all this kind of stuff, then why would they keep attacking voting rights? And not only that, you're mainly attacking voting rights in the South, where the majority of black people are. I already know what the bots and what the other side about to say. Race should not be used when you're drawing the lines, and this should be colorblind. The Constitution is colorblind. So why this decision is mainly affecting black folks? Why, when they redrawing the maps, all of the black people from the South, where the majority of the black people in this country are, why are all the black people being affected the most? See, the thing that is so hypocritical to me that they want to say the Constitution colorblind and race shouldn't be included in drawing this, but why when you redraw the lines and not include race, all of the people of a specific race are affected? It's hypocritical. It don't make no sense. But then check this out. Stay with me here. Stay with me. So then you got states like Florida, you got states like Texas that have passed new maps, gerrymandering, they didn't even send the vote to their people. They didn't even let the people vote on it. You got states like California, Virginia and California, they passed these maps. It's not fair. But they put their maps on the ballot. They gave the people a chance to vote. Florida, Texas, they just redid it in that Republican conservative controlled state house and Senate. They didn't even let their people vote on it. They don't even give them a chance. How does that sound like a democracy? Tell me how. But it would literally be bots on here that's going to say Virginia, they just rigged their maps. California, Gavin Newsom, they just rechanged their maps. They put it on the ballot. The people had a chance to vote yes or no. At least they had a chance to vote on it. Let's look at the state of Florida. In one day, the same day, DeSantis redrew the maps in Florida to eliminate I think like the game, maybe like 4 extra seats. They redrew the maps the same day. And y'all telling me this ain't about race? And then, okay, you gonna ask, well, why, Jalen, why, JR, why they redrawing the map so fast? Because they trying to do everything they can to win the 2026 midterm elections. The Republicans, the conservatives, MAGA knows that if they do not win these 2026 elections, Project 2025 will be headed down. Them winning the midterms is so important for them to maintain power, not only just in 2026 going forward, but forever. Pay attention to what's going on. Affirmative action cut, trying to slash DEI everywhere you can, pulling back voting rights. Every time you look up, y'all, we cutting back laws to take us back to the Jim Crow era, to the segregation era. Like, pay attention to what's going on. But look, that ain't just Florida. Let's stay with me. That ain't just Florida. You got the same thing with Texas. Trump said, we need to gain more seats. Texas, go redraw your maps. Texas go and redraw the maps. Don't know citizens get a chance to vote on the map, nothing. They just rush and redraw the maps and just shoot it up because it's to carry out the Trump agenda. You have politicians on social media saying, I am so glad I knew the Supreme Court was going to rule this way because now we can pass out Donald Trump's agenda. I think it was one of Tennessee's representatives. They was like, we need to call a special election immediately so that we can redraw the maps and pass out Donald Trump's agenda. She said, I'm running for your governor or senator so that I promise y'all that Tennessee was going to stay a red state and we're going to eliminate every single Democrat seat. And see, this is the thing that get me. I'm telling you. For me, this goes beyond just the Republican and Democratic seats. The main seats that are being taken and attacked are the black members in Congress, the black people in Congress. Congress is supposed to be a representation of the people. Like a third of the black people in the whole United States live in the South. Those seats are under attack. Those seats are being taken as if black people are not living in those areas. Louisiana, the whole reason why the case went to the Supreme Court is because Louisiana had one majority black district. And it was wrote up in the law where it said, hey, Louisiana, they should have two. Man, that thing made it up to the Supreme Court. And now Louisiana is about to have 0. But here's another kicker too. Look, let me tell you about Louisiana. Louisiana stopped their election. The primary had already began, y'all, in Louisiana. The elections had already began and they stopped the elections. They stopped them. They stopped the elections because they got to call a special session to redraw the maps. So what y'all think what's going to happen to them people that already voted? Y'all know what's going to happen. Their votes is going to be invalidated. They're going to throw their votes out. They're going to redraw the map, and then it's going to be another vote session with the rigged maps. Man, I tell you, boy, listen, like it's so frustrating, man, being conscious, like as a black man in America, because it's truly, truly frustrating, man. Like I remember learning about the amount of stuff that our ancestors, the people before us, went through to fight just to even get a chance to vote. And here we are in 2026, pulling back laws that was passed in prime Jim Crow segregation in some of the darkest time in the 60s in America when racism and division and hate was at an all-time high. And we're going back to that stuff. Y'all, these people are celebrating. They're celebrating. They're not just celebrating because they're gaining more Republican seats. They're celebrating because they are trying to push black people out of representation in Congress, man. That is just what's going on, man. Like, I'm telling y'all see how fired up I am about this. Like, I can keep going on and on about this all day, but this is unjust, and this is the one thing that I can tell you, and that I promise you. And I'm hoping, man, because I'm always hopeful. I'm gonna always fight as long as I can. But they won't win. They won't prosper from this because they gerrymandering and redrawing all these maps. They're gonna dilute some of them conservative majorities that they had, and in some of those places they gonna lose some of them seats. Some of them seats are gonna flip, but it's going to be harder. Like, to be honest with you, man, like, I don't even know how these midterms and what they gonna look like. Like, I hope that the states uphold the integrity of these elections, man. You know, Donald Trump, right? Boy, ain't he making America great. That's why you spending $5 on gas. How much it take to fill your car right now? That he doing great, right? Didn't Donald Trump say no new wars? Why are we in a war with Iran? What happened to no new wars? Kamala Harris, if she get elected, she's gonna lead us into World War III. So why are we in a war? Why are we in a war? Why gas $5 a gallon? Why is it taking people hundreds of dollars to fill up their car? When America gonna start being great? When is it gonna happen? See, y'all people, some people, I ain't gonna say y'all, some people, mostly, clearly, the majority of the people really tried to say this the lesser of two evils, or Kamala Harris. This ain't even really just about Kamala Harris. Y'all really just sat up here and really voted for this man again, and he is showing y'all his ass. I think they just asked him. I'm gonna put the clip on here. They just asked him. They was like, Mr. President, what about the gas prices? That man, I ain't stunned that. I ain't worried about that. Iran, they not gonna have a nuclear weapon. That man don't even care about y'all. He don't care about y'all. All that man care about is himself. He don't care about no gas prices because he not paying them. That man said it's oil all over the ocean. It's everywhere. He said when this war's over, the oil price is gonna drop. When the war gonna be over? Because remember, when the war first started, he said, oh, this gonna be quick. We're gonna finish this war in 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, we gonna finish this war in a month. When the war gonna be over? When it gonna be over? When the gas is gonna go back down? Like, everything that man told y'all that he was gonna do, which I knew was a scam. I know better. I knew better. Ain't none of it happened. And then all y'all conservatives and y'all MAGA people that I really hope y'all see this video, y'all can sit on here all y'all want to be like, boy, Trump doing so good, it's so straight. He in y'all pockets. I know he in y'all pockets because he in everybody's pockets. Gas prices going up for everybody in this country, man. This my rant. This all I got for y'all today, man. America is not great right now. Like, it's not doing good. The economy is not good. People are spending more money than ever at the gas pump. I think it's like record high in so many years. Like, it's not fun out here, man. But y'all know me, man. JRdaStar, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to call it to y'all how I see it. And if you want to go and fact check me, you want to go fact check these sources, please go do it. I'm telling you, I'm going to put some links in the description. As a matter of fact, I might even, at the end of this video, I might even put some screenshots or something. But if you want to go fact check me, man, please go in there. Please go in there and check it yourself. Leave in the comments if you want to say something you feel like I'm wrong. Go ahead and sell it. Go ahead. But at the end of the day, these are my opinions. My views is my own views. I want America to be good for everybody. And right now, it's not good. Argue with your mama. JRdaStar out. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Price of a gallon of gas is now $4.30 in this country.
And you know what? And we're not going to have a nuclear weapon in the hands of Iran. But the gas will go down. As soon as the war's over, it'll drop like a rock. There's so much of it. It's all over the place, sitting all over the oceans of the world.